Joining me now is Rich Clark, Executive Director of the College Football Playoff. Rich, thanks for taking the time to chat.
Thanks, Austin. Good
All right,
to be
Rich,
here.
you've had a full season now under your belt. What was the biggest surprise in your role as Executive Director?
Well, I think the biggest surprise to me is the complexity of college athletics and in particular college football, because the commissioners are dealing with issues I don't think even some of them probably understood that they were going to be dealing with some of the developments that have occurred. And it is really a very difficult environment for them to navigate, I'll say. And, you know, when I was coming into the job, people go, "You've dealt with nuclear weapons. This can't be any worse."
I don't know.
I will tell you, this is about as nuclear as it gets,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And the commissioners are great professionals, but they have great challenges ahead of them. And that is a bit surprising to me, just how much they have on their plates.
What was the best piece of advice somebody gave you coming into the role?
I think the best piece of advice, and it's a piece of advice that I heard before, but it sort of holds a greater weight in this job, is that you're not going to make everyone happy. You just can't please everybody all the time. And you just have to focus on doing the right thing. Do the right thing, and then let the chips fall where they fall. And if people are upset with it, you have to be able to explain yourself, and you have to be able to give them the rationale. But everyone's not going to be happy, and especially in sports, right? If your team doesn't make it, you know, you're not going to be happy about it. But the thing is, we have to be right about how we make our selections. We have to be right about how we seed and bracket and everything that we do, because it means a lot to people. It means a lot to the institutions, the coaches, the athletes, the fans. A lot of people are counting on us to do the right thing. So we know we're not going to always make everyone happy, but we have to do it the right way.
4 first-round games coming up on campus, a first. What is your schedule going to look like for those games?
So I will first go to Notre Dame for the first round. That's the very first game on Friday night. Then I will go the next day and fly to Ohio State for the Ohio State-Tennessee game. And I'll do that for the first round. So I'll get 2 games in the first round. In the quarterfinals, I'm going to go to the Fiesta Bowl, which is the first game. And then I'll loop around and get to the Rose Bowl, because it's an easy flight. So I'll fly to the Rose Bowl for that afternoon. Then I'll go to the Orange Bowl for the semis, and then head back to Dallas, and I'll get to the Cotton Bowl. I get back in time to go to the Cotton Bowl, and then, of course, I'll be at that champ game in Atlanta. So I get 7
Yeah, that's
seven
a college
games.
football fan's dream trip right there.
And I get paid to do this. This is awesome.
Well, it's been a very crazy season, a lot of decisions for you and the committee. Congratulations on that first season. Now we actually get to see it play out on the field. Rich Clark, Executive Director of the College Football Playoff, thanks for taking the time to chat.
Thanks, Austin. Appreciate you having me.